That's one disturbed wardrobe. This is not my dream. I'd be absolutely terrified.
Shh. Don't make a sound. It will hear you.
Who will?
The monster in the closet. It will hear you and eat us both.
I promise it won't hurt you.
You swear?
I swear. I won't let it. But you need to get back home.
I can't find my way.
The way back is through there. Through the wardrobe.
I can't go in there. It will eat me alive.
Not if we destroy it first. Don't worry. And whatever's in there, it's no match for me, I promise.
Are you like a superhero?
Something like that. What do you think of my costume?
It's really cool.
She had a light. Oh, she dropped it. It rolled away. She doesn't know where it is. She won't go looking for the light herself. She's afraid of the slithering things, and who can blame her? Oh, it's too dark. Can't see anything under there. Bingo. Bringer of light. Emissary of electricity. The mighty torch. Torch. Flashlight. Beacon. Hey, yeah, it's working. Cool. Whoever wired her to a dream machine should be locked away. Without me, she'll be trapped here. She needs my help.
No, don't get too close. It will take you.
You're safe now.
Thank you. But I don't know how to get back home. I don't know where my mummy is.
She's on the other side of the wardrobe, waiting for you.
It's scary.
Come on. Do you use a dream machine?
Mum makes me. She says it keeps me occupied. Then she has time to play with hers.
The next time she does that, you need to say no.
She won't like that.
Maybe not, but you tell her it's dangerous, that it gives you nightmares.
I could tell Daddy. He doesn't live with us, but I talk to him all the time.
You do that. Now go through and you'll wake up again.
Thank you. What's your name?
Zoe. And remember, no dream time. I might not be able to find you again. This has to stop. What's going on out there? More and more people are getting caught in loops. I can't keep up. I thought the dream machines weren't dangerous anymore. I thought we took care of that. If not, then...
Hello, Zoe.
Look, I'm trying to help them all, and... There are too many. And they're nightmares. They're getting worse.
You have to go home.
There's nothing there for me. There's no one. Besides, I'm needed here. What will happen if I just abandon them?
Their night terrors are symptoms of a larger disease. As long as the disease itself is alive and spreading, those people will keep coming back.
There's nothing I can do.
The dream is being tainted. The world is getting sicker. They all need you.
I've done my share.
You've been here for a long time, Zoe. The dreaming disease has not abated. It has become worse. When you laid your sister to rest, order was restored to the story time. Faith's presence, feeding on the dreams of millions, was wearing down the walls of reality. Without you, the world would be in chaos. Nothing lost was in vain. Nothing sacrificed was without meaning. You were brought here at the end because you are the dreamer and you belong to this place. But your world is caught up in a dream that never ends. I didn't see this coming. It's an aberration. You saved your reality once, Zoe. This time, all the worlds, all of story time, all of time is at stake. When you wake up, this will all be a dream. And that dream will quickly fade. Soon, it will be forgotten entirely. Unless you fight to remember it, you must open your heart and mind to messages from those who know what to do.
You don't know?
I'm not omniscient, Zoe. Much is hidden from me. I can see all the threads as they are woven, but the greater weave itself is too large for me to see. I'm too close. And even here, some of the past is obscured. This bothers me. I believe someone may have clouded my memory by design. An enemy, a shadow with tendrils into story time and elsewhere. If you stay, never be able to leave. And then everyone's story ends. All the people who love you, all the people you love, and everyone else, past, present, and future, torn out of the story like pages from a book.
Why me?
Because you are the dreamer. You must find your way back to your sleeping body. You must wake up and remember, and then you must save the world.
Because that worked so well the first time around.
You changed everything. That story had a beginning and an end. But it was also only the first half of your story.
How do I wake up?
There is a door. Find the door and unlock it, and you will wake up.
Will I see you again?
If all goes well, at the end of your journey, when your story is complete, you will see me again. One last time.
That sounds final. But yeah, okay. I'll, go. Find the key. Unlock the door. Remember everything. Save the world. Write my story. Return for epilogue. Bury hero's journey.
You will do fine, Zoe Castillo. I have faith in you. Good luck.
Story time. I don't know how long I've been here. 6 months? 9? The latest and greatest in chemical life support. Without mud, if I'm ever gonna find a way out of this place, that's my door. The little engine that could. Keeps my brain ticking when the rest of me doesn't. I tried reading my own mind once. The feedback loop was nasty. I kept bouncing around my own head like a reflection in a hall of mirrors. I don't know what you'd call it, the signal from my comatose brain, it's too weak. It's getting drowned out by my waking thoughts. To tap into my subconscious, I'd have to somehow boost the signal and turn down the volume on my conscious mind. I'm not sure how I feel about my dad. Gabriel stops by every day, keeps apologizing. This is probably a terrible idea, but if I can adjust the mixture of drugs going into my veins, I might be able to give my brain a chemical jolt, boost the subconscious signal. Don't know if it'll work or just kill me, but beggars, choosers. Thing is, I can't push any buttons from in here. That machine is out there, in the physical world. I don't think my dreaming powers extend that far unless I can somehow affect the state of things that are mirrored in here. So, if I slow these readings down, the system should compensate by adjusting the drug dosage, jolting my system, hopefully waking me up, possibly killing me. Well, fingers properly crossed. Oh, bollocks, the machine's going nuts. Oh, I feel really weird. The machine's gone haywire. It's pumping a crazy amount of drugs into my body. I just wanted a little pick-me-upper, not an actual OD. Where do you think you're going? You're staying here with me, doing the only thing we're good at. Being dead. I'm going home. Your father lied to you. Your mother tried to kill you. You put your friends in danger and you lost every single one of them. That sounds like the perfect home to return to. Maybe we don't have a home to go back to. So it's not perfect. I know how to appreciate what's there now. It's not all gone. There's a chance to take back what was lost, to do it again and do it better. Maybe she's right. Maybe she's not. We can't know what's waiting for us on the other side. I'm going to find out for certain. I'm ready to embrace who I was, who I am, who I will be. And who is that? I'm ready for a change. I used to know exactly what I wanted to do with my life. I don't know why I lost faith, but it's time to find my way back. I'm ready. I don't know yet. You're a part of me now. You always will be. Come on. Life's waiting out there. Let's find out what's happening. My name is Zoe Castillo, and I'm alive.
Good evening, Warden. How do your prisoners fare?
Commander, all is well. If you like, I could show you...
I'm not here to inspect your prison, Warden. I'm here to speak about one prisoner.
Ah, your apostle.
Alvane. He's an apostle no more. He was a tool, but he lost his edge. He's no longer of any use to us. No. It's time we put all of this behind us.
Would you care to translate, Commander? I'm afraid my ability to read between the lines is somewhat lacking.
We want Kian Alvane's execution to be... hastened.
I see. I thought your six would need to judge and condemn Alvane before...
When did you become an expert on Azadi law, Warden?
Well, I'm not, sir, but we have laws and regulations of our own, Commander. I was told that Kian Alvane would be sent to Sadir to stand...
I am telling you to carry out his sentence. Tonight!
What? Impossible. I need to call in the executioner.
How soon?
Well, by first light, at the earliest, but still...
First light, then.
But what about the paperwork? I mean, the proper documents, signed and stamped.
This goes one of two ways, Warden. Either you do what you're told and execute Kian Alvani by first light, or you find yourself hanging right next to him when the sun kisses the top of Friar's Keep tomorrow morning. How it plays out is entirely up to you. You have your orders, Warden.
Barbarians.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me close one night and sang an old song from her country. I don't remember the melody, but I remember the words. Sleep, child, sleep. Sleep in your mother's heart. Let the wind blow and the rain fall. Hear the executioner's call. Watch the traitor's head roll as the shadow takes his soul. Sleep, child, sleep. We shall never part, for we will soon be free, together forever in the cold, cold sea.
Ah, Alvani, you are here. Good. I hear you turned down your last meal. Pity. I personally approved the menu. There were sausages.
Why would the warden come to visit me now? He wants me to plead. I shall not. Why would... If you've come to see me beg for my life, warden, you won't...
Oh, no. No. You're a rational pragmatist, Alvani, quite like myself. No, I am merely here to ensure that you are prepared for the next step. As you know, your execution will take place at dawn. I have to admit that I'm curious why, after so long, there's such a sudden rush to see you dead. I'm very curious. But that's not why I'm here, no. As you also know, you have the choice between hanging and beheading. As far as I can tell, you have yet to voice a preference. If you forfeit this choice, it'll be left to me to decide the instrument of death. I simply want to ensure we've dotted every I and crossed every T.
Death is death, and I'm ready to embrace my own. I have nothing more to say to this man. A warrior deserves to die by the blade. But do I deserve that death? I laid down my own sword. I turned on my own people. A warrior deserves to die by the blade. Even though I'm just a prisoner now, I was a warrior. Death is...
Quite. Then I shall make that choice. Do you have no family, Alvani? My family is very important to me, almost as important as my duty to this city and this office. In the event of my own death, it would pain me to know that they would be left with no answers, no body to bury, no closure. I know you're a man of faith, a man of principle. I also understand that things happen to make you question your calling. What I do not understand is why you've simply decided to give up, to stop fighting.
To have everything you believe in fall to pieces. To be... You would not understand.
Try me, Alvani. You may come to see that we're more alike than you thought.
I have no family, no country. So leave me be, and let me prepare for death in peace.
Very well. Everything has been properly filed. I have no reason to question the order of execution. Even threatened me with dismissal, and worse, should I stand in the way of their orders. They don't know me very well. Threats mean nothing. Proper paperwork, on the other hand. Well, I will simply have to accept that my questions will remain forever unanswered. I shall see you at first light, Alvani. The noose will be ready for you.
Get up, Kian. There isn't much time. About bloody time. Come on, let's go.
What's going on?
No time for answers. Let's get a move on.
What's going on down there?
That boy is a made-to-order riot. We're getting you out of here.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I bloody well hope so. You were this close to running me through with your sword.
What? The Swamp City?
Precisely. Where I made a daring, swashbuckling last-minute escape, and you were arrested by your own commander. Quite a day, eh?
If you're with the Resistance, why are you helping me escape?
So that you can repay your debt and help free... In the meantime, we need a bloody key to get through this bloody gate.
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key. Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet. I have no time to spare, and no desire to let all these prisoners loose. What a filthy mess this place is. No Azadi-run prison would ever be so poorly looked after. These Northlanders take little pride in their endeavors.
We still don't have a
This is the first time I've seen that guard post abandoned. Everyone must be busy with the riot downstairs.
You need to find the key.
He must have a plan for what comes next. He wouldn't have brought us here otherwise.
Hey! Hey!
He's
Help
still
me.
breathing. I've seen him around the prison. I don't think he's been here that long. And I don't think he's long for this world. It's a makeshift blade. I've seen how they make them by sharpening stolen spoons against stone. A deadly weapon in the right hands. A shiv. He looks badly hurt. I don't think he'll survive long. He might know how to get out of here. I don't think he'll make it, but if he can help us. Do you know how to get through that gate?
The guard. He has a key in his pocket.
Is there anything I can do for you? Anything at all?
My family. Tell them what happened to me. Tell them I love them very much. And that my children. Tell them they make me proud.
I shall try, but I cannot make any promises.
I understand. Please try if you can. They live in the bones. My name is Stunt. Arn Stunt. Thank you. Kill me.
It appears to be a gate key. It probably unlocks this first
Please.
gate.
Kill me. Please. Please kill me.
If I don't kill him now, the guards will. But not before they make him suffer. This is an innocent man. I can't simply murder him. In the face of my own death, if I don't... May the goddess ease your journey into the next life.
It had to be
We
done.
will need a
Kian.
key to open
You made
this
the
gate.
right choice. You have the key? Excellent. Now, use the key to unlock the gate. They have different keys for every floor, so you might as well leave that one in the lock. Follow me, boy. We're going up, not down. Upwards. Ever upwards. Down there, you'll only find fiery death. The way out of here is up, up, up.
What did you mean, repay a debt?
You damn near wiped us out, boy. Your last-minute reversal didn't help save anyone, aside from your own soul, mayhap. And now is your chance at repentance.
I don't want repentance. I'm ready to die for my crimes. Why don't you just leave me here?
You may be ready to die, Kian, but the Resistance certainly isn't. And we need you. Now, find a way to open this bloody door. Something long and thin to pick the lock might do the trick.
The riot is growing, moving closer. We need to keep moving up. Find a way out before the keep becomes smoking rubble. Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key. Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet. Not everyone in here is a wrongly convicted rebel. Some are violent murderers. I won't risk it.
The prisoner's dead. Looks like
Locked.
someone slit his throat.
The riot hasn't reached this floor yet.
We need to get up there now.
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys.
The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick. Unless you're picking a giant lock, a broom makes a poor pick. What's going on out there?
Huh. Wish I knew. Yazadi are entrenched. They're up to something. There ain't been a lot of new troops arriving, but then again, they've stopped pushing north. They only appear interested in holding the city.
Saya and Vermon are still in charge.
Oh, they're in charge, all right. But rumors say one of the Bloody Six is arriving soon. Which is why we need to be ready. Something's about to go down.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys.
So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves? The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys.
A broom. Still a broom.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys.
Stare at a broom long enough, it turns into... No. Just a broom.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys.
Hello? Anyone there? I'm speaking into a metal tube. I feel foolish. I'll need to pick the lock.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Shadow be damned. It broke. The blade worked better as a weapon than a lockpick. He must have a plan for what comes next. He wouldn't have brought us here otherwise. What are my people really doing here in Mercuria?
You tell me, boy. They are your people.
I do not know. I thought I did, but I was wrong. It's not about faith, it's about something else. What they have planned, I do not believe it is the divine will of the goddess.
More the unholy will of a gaggle of rotten mortal eggs.
Where's the key? Someone get the keys! Someone get the goddamn keys!
The modern broom was invented in Azadir. Before my people brought the broom to the Northlands, these people, like Anna, those guards are bad enough. But when my own people get here, it'll be a lot worse.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I'll need to pick the lock.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves?
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Locked. And I don't have time to pick each and every cell door. There's something so pure and beautiful about the traditional broom.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key. Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key.
Someone get the goddamn keys!
Has the Resistance been inside the tower?
Not yet.
That tower is a fortress. How in the name of the goddess do you expect me to find a way inside?
We'll see. Maybe you'll rise to the occasion.
The riot is growing, moving closer. We need to keep moving up, find a way out before the keep becomes smoking rubble. A broom.
The prisoner's dead. Looks like someone slit his throat. We need to get up there now.
He must have a plan for what comes next. He wouldn't have brought us here otherwise.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
Hello? It's a shiv. It's a shiv.
Where's the key? Someone
It's a
get the
shiv.
goddamn keys!
Anyone there?
Hey you! Open up, goddamn you! Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
There's no way past that.
Come back here, Azadi!
Those guards are bad enough. But when my own people get here, it'll be what a filthy mess this place is. No Azadi-run prison would ever be so poorly looked after. These Northlanders take little pride. I'm speaking into a metal tube. I feel foolish. I'll need to pick the lock.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
It's a shiv. It's a shiv.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys! Where's the key? Someone get
Locked.
the goddamn keys!
And I don't have time to pick each and every cell door.
There he is, up there. He got away.
The keep is surrounded by soldiers. Mostly Azadi troops, it looks like. Good bowmen. I'm lucky I dodged their arrows.
It's the Apostle! Get him! Was that him?
This is tempting fate. Sooner or later, one of those arrows will pierce my skull.
Fire! Now! Shadow, damn that man!
I'm not sure what I'm hoping for. That they'll run out of arrows, perhaps?
We got him! I think we got him!
It's undamaged, and thin enough to fit in a lock. I should be able to open the gate with this.
That ought to do the trick. Go on. Pick the lock with the arrow.
What's going on out there?
There ain't been the only
Side.
No. You do know how to pick a lock, don't you, assassin? Good job. Follow me.
All those years on the streets of Sadir paying off.
Why, if it isn't our old friend, Mr. Murren.
Balsay back him. I should have known you wouldn't have let yourself get caught so easily.
You're damn right. Now let us through.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible, Balsay. Your journey ends here, I'm afraid.
There's no picking this one. He's plugged it from his side. By the Mojal's unclean genitals, Warden! Open up right this bloody minute!
Words, 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 Mr. Bakim. You know very well I do not respond to threats.
When I get my hands on you, Warden, you will wish your grandmother had never spread her legs to your grandfather.
The Warden has blocked the gate somehow.
May the Mojal befoul your filthy arsehole, Murren! Let us through right bloody now!
What are my people really doing?
You two. One day,
I thought
we will see more the un...
The Azadi isn't alone.
No, seriously, I'm really not into rioting or bloodshed.
Not everyone in here is a wrongly convicted rebel. Some are violent murderers. I won't risk it.
Fine in here. Thanks ever so much.
So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves?
Just leave me be. I'm very comfortable behind this locked door. Leave some guards for me to murder, will you?
I have no time to spare, and no desire to let all these prisoners loose.
Who's out there? Open up, let me out.
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key.
No, seriously, I'm really not into rioting or bloodshed.
He doesn't look well at all, seeing his world fall to pieces. I almost pity the man.
I'm afraid this is as far as you will get.
Your prisoners are revolting, Warden. Sooner or later, they will reach this floor. Let me through, and I shall be lenient and merciful.
I see. And what, pray tell, is my guarantee that you'll follow through on your promise?
I may not be able to stay my anger. He's responsible for many. What choice does he have? Doesn't the Warden claim to be a practical man? If that's the case, what choice does he have? I was the Apostle. My word is like iron, Warden. Open the gate.
I may look the fool, Alvani, but I can assure you I'm not some farm boy who just rode into town atop an Elguan. You'll have to do better than that. Now leave me be. There's nothing you can say to sway my mind, Alvani. You might as well admit defeat.
He's refusing to listen. I must be smarter.
Still trying, are you?
What did he reveal of himself earlier?
Quite pointlessly.
I may not be able to stay my anger. Doesn't the Warden claim... My leniency is your only hope at this point.
Perhaps. But as you may imagine, I didn't rise to my position by taking people at their word. Particularly in a prison. Honesty is in short supply in here.
He may treasure his office above his blood. But maybe he will listen to reason if I appeal to his sense of family. We're running out of time. And this filthy heathen is... If he fails to respond to threats to his own life, all men of his station can be bought. He may treasure his office. If not for yourself, then do this for your family.
My family is important to me. I would not want my boys to grow up without a father. My mother lacks the moral fortitude needed to instill duty and backbone in them. Let's forgive her. She's a good woman, but merely a woman. Very well, you make a fair point. I will trust you despite my better instincts. Step back, Alvani.
Praise your gods, I don't have time for you now, Murren. But your day will come.
He doesn't look well at all, seeing his world fall to pieces.
You gave me your word, Alvani, your word. You said I would not be harmed. You said you would let me live. Does that not count for...
You will receive your just punishment soon enough.
Perhaps so, Alvani, but at least my punishment... At least my punishment will be at the hands of those who respect laws and regulations, and not be a barbarian like yourself.
This is as far as the stairwell will take us. Now we need to find a way to the roof.
I didn't say I wanted to leave this place.
What part of to be executed in the morning did you not get? And what part of the resistance needs you did you fail to comprehend?
Why would your people trust me? I am their enemy.
You were the enemy. I trust your allegiance to your people has diminished somewhat in the past year.
How do you know I won't just turn on you soon as we're out of here?
Oh, I know. And others do too. Our faith is rarely misplaced. This passage leads up to the roof, but the gate's twice locked. There's no getting through. We need to find another way up. I got you this far, Kian. Now you need to put that Azadi brain of yours
Shadow be damned.
And quick.
The guards are getting closer.
We'll get him, sir. You just stay here.
I draw the line at licking the plate clean. I'm hungry for red meat, but I'm not. I feel a kinship with that lonely, flickering flame.
They're not far behind us.
I've eaten the slop they called porridge for so long I've forgotten the taste of meat. They use this contraption to transport food from the kitchens below. Hello? Anyone there? It's some sort of food elevation device.
We don't have
as
much
though walking
time.
a few flights of stairs is too much work. A piece of cloth. What the merchant classes call a napkin. I draw the line at licking the plate clean. I'm hungry for red meat, but I'm not a dog. They use this contraption to transport food from the kitchens below. They use this contraption to transport food from the kitchens below. That chain goes up to the mechanism that raises and lowers the cage. It's covered in thick oil. I managed to wipe off a tiny bit of oil, but it won't make much of a difference. I still can't climb the chain. On the positive side, I now have an oily cloth. They use Shadow. They're firing at us.
Someone get the goddamn keys!
There's no way through here.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
It's mounted securely to the wall. It's mounted securely to the wall.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I'd burn my skin off if I tried to wrench it free. It's mounted securely to the wall. The slop we eat 3 times.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I knew a chandler once. He didn't burn his candle at both ends. Laziest man I ever met. There's no way through here.
Where's the key?
There's no way through here.
Get the goddamn keys!
There's no way through here. The head broke off when I picked the lock, but the rest remains undamaged.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I'd burn my skin off if I tried to wrench it free. From a broken arrow and an oiled face towel, I've fashioned a rudimentary illuminant. In other words, I have a torch. Has the resistance been inside the tower?
Not yet.
That...
We'll see.
Someone get the goddamn keys!
Shadow be damned. It broke. The blade worked better as a weapon than a lockpick.
This passage leads up to the roof, but the gate's twice locked. There's no getting through. We need to find another way up. I got you this far, Kian. Now you need to put that Azadi brain of yours to work, and quick.
These torches, it's mounted securely to the wall. These torches burn day and night.
They're not far
There's no
behind
other
us.
light in this accursed place. Shadow be damned. The guards are getting closer. That chain goes up to the mechanism that raises and lowers the cage.
We don't have much time.
It's covered in thick oil. I managed to wipe off a tiny bit of oil, but it won't make much of a difference. I still can't climb the chain. On the positive side, I now have an oily cloth. Hello? These torches burn day and night.
Where's the kid? Someone get the goddamn
They use this contraption to transport food from the kitchens below. I can't get a good grip on it with all that oil.
We'll get you, don't worry. You'll hang before the night is over. Come back here, Azadi!
They lack finesse and they're not trained soldiers, but if those guards catch up with us, we won't last long regardless.
Someone get the goddamn keys!
I can't see it from here.
Shadow, they're firing at us. It's a speaking tube. I'd burn my skin off if I tried to wrench it free.
Get the goddamn keys!
I'm curious to see where this is going.
There's no way through here.
Where's the kid? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I feel a kinship with that lonely flicker. I draw the line at licking the plate clean. I'm hungry for red meat, but I'm not a dog. The oil is burning off.
Oh, clever boy. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me.
Still warm, but it's cooling quickly. I should be able to climb the chain now.
Well, you first. If that chain's still hot, I want some warning. ready the noose for you. A traitor's death.
What are we doing here? Where's our cloud ship?
We need to buy ourselves some time. Quick. Block that gate. Use the lever to lower the bar. Quickly now. For the love of Mojal's 7 prostitutes, Kian, lower that damned bar now! They're here!
What are we doing here? Where's our cloud ship?
We need to buy ourselves some time. Quick. Block that gate. Use the lever to lower the bar. Quickly now. Good. Now arm yourself. Come over here now. By the Mojal's bloated tested, stop fucking about and get your ass over here, boy!
How will we escape? I thought you'd have a ship waiting.
A ship? Ha! No, boy. Your way out of here is not on a cloud ship, but through a portal created by the very magic your people are trying to stamp out.
My way?
Only one of us can pass through that portal before it closes. And it requires a sacrifice. It's dark magic. It requires blood and pain. It requires a life.
What? No. No! I cannot accept your sacrifice. Either both of us leave or neither.
Don't be a Mojal damned fool, boy. I have made my peace with the gods. And you say the same. Besides, I may be a decent fighter, but you... Without you, the Resistance will falter, and the Azadi will be victorious. Now run me through that sword so that you can get out of here and start paying your debts.
His eyes speak the truth. How many more deaths before this night is over? His eyes speak the truth. He has embraced death in a way I never could. Goddess, forgive me.
Slow and steady, boy. Blood and pain for the portal.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me to her heart until I fell asleep. That night, she threw herself from the city walls into the shallows. Her body was never found. For the longest time, I would climb those hills, balance on the edge, and close my eyes. I always thought I would join her in the darkness, in that cold, cold sea. But I never did.
Goddess, damn him to the Shadow Eternal!
What?
Kian. Kian has escaped the keep.
Leave us. Now! What are you saying? That's impossible. He's supposed to die.
He's gone. Fled from the roof with the help of a rebel infiltrator and a bloody riot.
The roof? But how?
A portal. Dark magic.
That's impossible.
I must interrogate the men who let him escape. They will rue this day for the rest of their short and miserable lives. And that bone-headed warden, he will pay for this with his life.
I don't understand. Friar's Keep is warded against thaumaturgy.
Inside, yes, which is why they fled to the roof.
Protectors. Do you have any idea where he is?
With the rebels, I'm sure. Wherever they've holed up. I will leave no stone unturned to find them.
In their hands, Alvane is a poisonous dagger.
You think I'm not aware? You think I don't know how dangerous he is? I know that traitor better than anyone. But I will find him. Him and his cohorts. Under the sight of the goddess, this I swear.
Before the first arrives.
It won't reach her ears.
You make sure of that. If she learns their precious apostle is still alive, she will want him alive so that she can speak to him. And if she learns the truth...
We won't give her the opportunity.
Good. Because if she ever does, you and I will be paying with our lives. What in the light are you waiting for? You won't catch him in here, Commander. Go! Take care of this. Goddess, watch over us.
It's our 3-month anniversary today.
That's mad. I feel like I've been coming here for years.
How are you?
What do you think?
You have more energy. You appear more content with your life now than you did 3 months ago. But only you can tell how you are feeling. I can't do that for you.
I know.
You remember nothing of what happened before the coma. You're not sure you want to remember. I think you do. Do you agree with that, Zoe?
And potentially lose everything I've built here? I'm not sure I can take losing and potentially lose everything I've built here. I know there's something I need to remember, something I'm supposed to be doing. Until I figure that out, I can't find... And potentially lose everything I've built here? I'm not... And I don't. I'm worried that if I start remembering, I'll lose all of this.
And you don't think it's worth the risk?
I'm just really, really scared.
I understand, okay. Let's see if we can do an exercise. Jog your memory. What is the last thing you do remember?
Dropping out of uni, moving back in with Dad. I'd lost faith in myself, in everyone around me. I'd broken up with Reza.
And then something did happen.
Be careful what you wish for, right? Reza vanishing. Me going after him, trying to track him down. I ended up in Newport. I remember being in a safe place and connecting to a dream machine, but that's where it ends.
And before that? Before leaving Casablanca?
Reza asked me to pick up a package. That's what set it all in motion. That and the static.
Do you remember what that turned out to be?
After I woke up, they filled in the blanks. Apparently it was some sort of glitch or virus. Rogue code infecting the worldwide wire. Someone at Waticorp was using the dream machine to read people's minds. Someone I'd met.
Kavanagh.
Damien Kavanagh. The man behind it all. The perpetrator of the conspiracy. He'd put some sort of worm into the code, turning the dream machine into a mind-controlling tool affecting millions. At least that's what they say.
He recorded a confession before he... At least he came clean. Absolved his employer of any wrongdoing.
Convenient.
In what way?
Oh, forget it. I don't remember any of it. All I know is they poisoned my mind. Inserted false memories. Nothing I saw or experienced was real. The little girl on the screens, the other...
The other world.
Arcadia. Another colourful figment of their imagination. A synthetic dream.
And you still remember nothing of going to Japan? Breaking into Waticorp?
Nope. I exposed a global conspiracy and all they gave me was a lousy coma. Aside from you, Reza, and my dad, no one even knows I was involved. Reza kept me out of his exposé, and even he doesn't know what really happened during the week I was gone. Maybe my friend Olivia knew something, but she passed away.
You feel responsible.
I went off playing teen detective and people got hurt.
You're worried something else happened to you.
I mean, it's a week of my life. Gone.
Have you used a dream machine yet?
God, no. I feel nauseous just watching the ads.
It's becoming a disease, an addiction. I'm concerned about what these lucid, perfect dreams are doing to us. And you were connected to a prototype. There's no way to predict how that may have affected you. Have you spoken with Gabrielle yet?
No, I'm not ready to discuss my dad. We don't talk. He rented out the house, moved to Mumbai.
That's perfectly fine. What do you want to talk about?
Is the new series of Eurotrash a valid topic?
Why not? Our time is almost up.
That's fine. I'm working today.
How's that going?
Really good. I enjoy it. A lot.
I'm glad to hear that. You weren't so sure a month ago.
I'm learning a lot. Neural programming, artificial intelligence. It helps me feel closer to Liv. Olivia, you know? Honoring her memory. Not in a self-sacrificing way. I want to do this. I like working with Mira and Wit. For now. And with the voluntary campaign work, I feel I contribute in other ways, too.
You're keeping yourself busy and motivated. You've come a long way since we first met.
Thank you, Dr. Zelenka.
Roman, please. Same time next week?
Definitely. Thanks, Doc. Roman.
Take care, Zoe.
Dr. Zelenka. Roman. Roman?
Yes.
Maybe I shouldn't be bothering him. I think I might have... My next appointment with Dr. Roman is in my calendar. When's our next session again?
Next Monday. At, let me check. Next Monday at 9. Is that still okay?
That's fine. Thank you. See you next week?
Take care, Zoe.
A handy dispenser of pharmaceuticals. If that's real wood, it must have cost a fortune. It looks real. Not if I drink more of that awful synthetic coffee at this point, I'll really need therapy. Exactly what you'd expect a psychologist to keep on his office shelf. No talk. I didn't know the doc was into cephalopods. I wonder if he has a pet one at home. I see... No, I really shouldn't. It's a trap. A psychological trap.
What do you mean I need a permit? I have a permit. I paid a fucking fortune for this permit.
Your permit is no longer valid. You'll need to have it renewed. You have 24 hours to comply.
Fuck off. You have 24 hours to comply.
Well, that makes absolutely no sense. If you do not comply, you will be detained and your food cart confiscated.
If you so much as touch Carl, I will cut off your testicles and make a kebab.
Threats are counterproductive and punishable by law. You have 20...
How does it feel working for a fascist fucking regime, trampling all over the working people?
I'm okay with it. Yeah, great health coverage, no overtime, pays decent. 24 hours.
Hey.
Hey, where are you?
Just leaving therapy on my way to the shop. What's up?
Neck deep. Would I be a bad boyfriend if I asked you to stop by that place with the, crazy person and the good food?
Nella bites? Sure. And lazy, not bad.
What?
Not bad boyfriend, lazy boyfriend. What do you want?
Your pick. Nothing...
Exotic. Affirmative. I'll stop by Nella's right now. I should be at your office in 15?
Thanks. You're the best.
I am. See you soon.
Freedom and food to the prolo!
Nella. Street chef, Marxist, spark plug, and friend of mine. I do love her, in smaller doses.
Did you see that?
What was all that about?
Fucking I. Making up shit so that they can harass anyone who doesn't toe the line. Now I'm going to waste a whole afternoon standing in line at the district office for a permit I don't fucking need. Never mind that this is just a tip of the garbage heap. They're restricting transit between sectors, adding more security to all the metro stations and ports, requiring paperwork for anything beyond local lines. I mean, what the fuck? I knew Parliament was tight with the Syndicate, but this is Chungo, man. They're planning something. Probably going to hunt down and arrest revolutionaries next. That's me fucked then.
I'm sure you're...
Word is they rounded up all the European Liberty folks in the Berlin district last week, detained them on suspicion of terrorism. Terrorism! For speaking their minds! And okay, for releasing clouds of biograffiti. I know that clique, they're harmless. It was just a call to action. That's fucking terrorism now.
Scary.
Scary. That's exactly what it is. And your candidate isn't going to change anything for the better.
Maybe not. But Uminska won't change anything for the worse either, unlike Konstantin Wolf.
Kaiser Konstantin. Puta! If that Schwein gets elected, I'm moving to Paris.
They'd never let you in.
One of the conglomerate city-states of North America, then. Newport, the fucking Republic of Los Angeles, hell, even Bostonia. Anywhere but Kaiser's Europe.
That's why Leia Uminska is the best choice. No one's going to put the Marxists in office, Nela. At least my candidate has a fighting chance. And she is a socialist.
She's a moderate, Zoe. A moderate! What's the point in that? Moderation is just another word for compromise. Anyway, what are you having?
Having?
Lunch, Zozo. For your chorbo. Listen, I have a new supplier for pork wurst. The collective down on Caprova. Organic meat, the real deal. None of that vat-grown slop. Don't know how they do it. Connections on high, plenty of mouses swapping hands. But they're legal, I think.
The pork sausages sound totally delicious. I'm not sure. The pork sausages sound delicious, but Reza plays it safe when it comes to food. Europolitan through and through. No tolerance for organic meats. I'm gonna have to go with the cheese soup. Again.
Dobra, coming up. You should join the protest this afternoon. We're marching on the sector office.
I think it would take a lot more than a political rally for Mira to give me time off. I'm gonna have to pass.
Smart girl. We'll probably get beaten by the bulla and tossed in the zona. Just another fucking Monday in Propast. Here you go.
Thanks, Nella.
If you reconsider, we'll head out around noon. Time to let those cunts know we're watching the Watchmen. Nello bites, but I don't. Weren't you in a rush?
Where did you say those sausages came from again?
The collective. They have a storefront on Caprova right next to the metro entrance. They don't make a big number of it.
But organic meat? Are you sure they're legal?
Did you taste them? They're divine. They taste like freedom and democracy, like meat's supposed to taste. How meat tasted before they started growing it all in vats.
They slaughter animals to get that meat.
Animals, Zoe. Animals. They get to be alive for a glorious moment. They get to be food. Circle of life, I'd say.
You're a very odd person. I never see a lot of customers here, but how's Nella Bites doing?
It's got bite, man. Paletti, that's what that means.
Expensive to rent a spot up here.
You wouldn't believe it, but I'm super bon. Totally fine.
It's just that I never see a line.
There are other ways of being fine. Fried cheese ain't all I'm selling, Zozo.
Oh.
Anda, idiota. Not drugs or guns or my body. I just mean there's more to it than the food cart. I'm also selling idealism and social engagement.
How do you profit from that?
There are ways. I may be Marxist, but that doesn't mean I don't believe in a free market economy.
You
know what I mean.
It's all... Enjoy.
I always do, Zozo. Bye. Best schmazakin propast!
Scorpion on a stick, that's it. Best in propast.
We've got steaming hot Xiaolong Bao. Shock out.
I'm a rootin' tootin' 6-pound shootin'. Yee-haw, I got a hankering for giving you directions.
Mira's shop is located in... Show me Prista Vista, please. The Pamatnik collapse.
Planning on a trip down the river? You got it, cowgirl. Pro-pass docks coming right up. I hope you get to where you're going. And if you ever get lost again, you know Crowboy's got your back.
You're unhappy with what you see in the mirror. But you ask time for down in the dumps.
Corporate-sponsored ad block. They were illegal in Casablanca. In this Casablanca.
It's between Wolf and Ominska, isn't it? Pardon you.
Gross. I can't imagine the Alliance doing particularly well in the elections. It's really a two-horse race between Ominska and Kaiser Constantine. I'm a bit creeped out by the talking bins. Why do they talk? What's dependable, dull, dead. Not literally, politically. I'm not advocating eyes everywhere. I've never seen so many of them out on the streets.
I don't even know where to start. I'm just a guy with guitar, trying to make sense of it all. Everything just seems so banal, but there's no need to stay up and ponder. Get out there before it's all gone. I know it's not that easy. Such a mind fuck, oh, believe me.
I've asked everyone what those towers are, and no one knows for sure. Some say anti-grav units from before the collapse, others say they're vents. And get my hand chewed off? No chance. I'll be tossing my garbage in the gutter like a normal person. It's warm and tingly. Odd.
Pardon me.
Freeze-dried jellyfish chips, vacuum-packed boiled beet, carbonated tequila shots, blood pudding fudge, fried cabbage jerky, oh, salted pigeon bits. Bits? Which bits?
Map! Get your map here! Map! Crowboy here. I'm one.
Rezazov, show me Prista Vista, please. The Pamatnik collapse.
Planet, don't be.
After they dominated the soda wars, bingo's pretty much the only show in town. And by show, I mean fizzy drink. The Eye. Keeping Propass safe, or, you know, under constant surveillance.
Crowboy's here to help you find your way in Propass.
You know, she gets a lot on me head, but Rebus is straight up. I think I'm voting manifesto this election.
The Marxists?
No bullshit.
Hello? Hi. Hi. What's up?
What's the alternative, eh? Constantine Wolf?
There's Uminska.
She's weak. She points wherever the...
Rewind.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Oh, I don't think Heidi's here yet. Yeah. I think she's on the phone with